In this video, I will tell you the 5 main benefits of a camera that I adore, the Olympus OMD E-M10 Mark III. So this video focuses only on the positive aspects that this camera brings. Let's begin. Ever since I purchased my E-M10 Mark III, I fell in love with it. There is something special about this camera. It somehow encourages you to go outside and take photos. The beautiful design convinces you to leave the house and do what you love, photography. Now, don't tell my girlfriend, she'll be upset because I spent the money, but I like this camera so much that I purchased two. So why do I appreciate this model so much? Let me tell you the 5 main benefits. First one, in-body image stabilization. The sensor moves to keep the image stable. When you place your eye in the viewfinder and observe that IBIS in action, it offers such a pleasant sensation. Here's an example. Now we have a 25mm lens attached with no stabilization of its own, and the IBIS is turned off. And now we turn the IBIS on. The difference is impressive. Useful for both photographers and videographers, the camera compensates for up to 4 stops of correction, making it an excellent feature. It's something that I wish every camera should have. IBIS also provides a lot of assistance during the night. Some people avoid Micro Four Thirds cameras because they want a larger sensor that allows more light in. This results in faster shutter speeds that can be used. Well, let me tell you something. Thanks to the efficient IBIS of this camera, I had no issues in low light. As long as you're not capturing moving subjects, you can use low ISOs during the night because the IBIS will help you. The second main benefit, good image quality. And when I say this, I mean dynamic range looks good, color depth is very nice, and even the ISO performance is great for a Micro Four Thirds sensor camera. On top of that, the Olympus E-M10 Mark III has excellent color science. In my opinion, it produces beautiful cinematic images. They're a joy to behold. Olympus has always excelled in colors. This aspect, color science, is important, not only because the end result is crucial, but because you'll tend to avoid a camera if you don't like its colors. I love what's coming out of my E-M10 Mark III, so I take it everywhere I go. It has revitalized my enthusiasm for photography. I will show you more photos at the end of this clip. The third main benefit, 4K video recording with no crop. It can record in 4K at 24, 25, and 30 frames per second. What's even more interesting, you don't have to adjust your framing in any way after pressing that record button. What you see on the screen is what you get because the camera has sufficient processing power and doesn't crop while recording in 4K. And I have to say, it captures a very clean and detailed image at 4K. There is nothing washed out, outstanding quality. On top of that, both digital IS and sensor shift IS can be active at the same time while recording at this high resolution. This is not something that you frequently encounter in a camera at this price range. Good job, Olympus! The fourth main benefit is about lenses. Owning the E-M10 Mark III means that you have a lot of options. All the lenses that Panasonic makes for their Micro Four Thirds mirrorless cameras will function on Olympus mirrorless cameras. And I have to say, Olympus and Panasonic create superb lenses, and as I like to say, the lens that you mount in front of your camera is as important as the camera itself. So it's great when you have so many lenses from different brands. The fifth main benefit, excellent design and great control. Not only image quality matters, but also how the camera looks and how it feels. When it comes to design, it's one of the best looking cameras I've ever seen. The silver version of the E-M10 Mark III is very similar to the classic Olympus OM1 film camera. There's something about this design that makes you want to use this camera more often. The black version is equally appealing. Just observe how good it looks when paired with the Olympus 17mm prime lens. I believe that good design is important because it can encourage a photographer to capture more photos. It certainly had this effect on me. When discussing about cameras, design is also about handling. Once you start using the E-M10 Mark III, you immediately notice the excellent control it provides. It features 2 control dials for swiftly changing the aperture and shutter speed, an essential feature when you need to move fast. The camera size makes it highly portable, great for travel and street photography. Additionally, the shape and button placement make it comfortable for all hand sizes, whether big or small. Lastly, there's the 2.3 million dot electronic viewfinder. It displays a splendid detailed image assuring you that you can clearly see what you're doing. And the retractable touchscreen is perfect for photographers. You can utilize it with just one pull, no time wasted. When you combine all of these elements, you get a great camera with excellent handling. As I mentioned, the Olympus E-M10 Mark III revitalized my enthusiasm for photography. I believe it is one of the most underestimated cameras ever. Many people overlook it because they follow trends. But if you want a compact camera that you can always carry with you, this is it. The 5 main benefits that I've mentioned aren't just a collection of positive aspects that I can say about a camera. They truly elevate its greatness, and if you ever laid hands on an E-M10 Mark III, you understand what I mean. This camera feels fantastic and produces outstanding results. Please share your thoughts about it below in the comment section. And if you enjoyed this video, press that like button. Now, let me show you more photos taken with this camera.